All right, let's go get it at this protest right now. Let's see what's going on here today. Now we're here at the protest right now. Really just kind of getting a good look at everything. Right now we're just kind of getting some good footage of what's going on, how many people are out here today. In a minute here we're going to be doing some interviews, getting people's opinions, views on what's going on. So stay with us. We're on it. Oh yes, quite a turnout here today. Does anyone want to comment on kind of what we're protesting today?
The obvious.
Well, we're protesting No Kings, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about why the name No Kings?
Because we don't want a king.
Okay. So what, in your own words, right, what is making the president into a king?
Well, I think that he's attempting to circumvent the Constitution.
Okay.
So he's trying to take back as much power as he possibly can within his own capability.
Got you. Okay. Do you guys know like what specifically he's done to showcase that?
Well, I think certainly what he's doing in the Justice Department showcases it significantly.
Okay. Okay.
So he, oddly enough, he railed against what he called, weaponizing the Justice Department when Biden was president and said, these people are coming after me. But he's doing the exact same thing.
Gotcha.
Ostensibly.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's just ridiculous how in the last, week or so, he's indicted 3 people already that he literally told Pam Bondi to indict.
Got you. Okay, so if I'm understanding right, he's indicting people to gain power, basically, to silence.
People as a retribution.
Okay.
That's not so much to gain power at this point.
Okay.
But he is definitely showing that he has the power.
Got you.
Because he's got people, i.e. Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and other of his minions that are willing to do whatever he asks, that are not willing to say no to power.
Got you. Okay, thank you very much today. I appreciate your input. Yes. Let's get a little bit deeper into everything here. Yes, perfect. Do you want to speak on this for us? Okay, go ahead and tell us a little bit about what this means to you.
Well, my daughter is a PhD meteorologist for NOAA. She worked for the Global Systems Laboratory, and Trump has decimated her department, and she's sitting at home on furlough instead of helping predict weather for Americans.
Okay. And what did this program do specifically, the NOAA program?
Everything. Farmers need the weather. Everyday people need the weather. We need to have warnings for tornadoes, for hurricanes. And the best way to do that is by our NOAA scientists. But President Trump doesn't believe in science.
Okay. Very well respected opinion. Thank you for sharing that with us today. And anything else you'd like to add?
No kings in America.
Okay. Well, one last question for you, right? When we say no kings, what does that mean to you?
No monarchies. Nobody should have the ultimate power to do whatever he wants.
Okay. How is Trump doing that currently?
Every day he exists.
Okay.
Every day. Everything that has come out of his office and out of his mouth is horrible.
Okay. What I'm hearing is we're not in agreement with Trump's current. Okay.
No.
Got you.
And the people that he has surrounded himself with are the same way.
Okay.
He retaliates for anybody who shows any opposition, and that's wrong.
Got you. What is your vision for America? What would you like to see differently?
Democracy. Immigrants are welcomed. Jobs for all that can get a job, but there will always be people that need help.
I gotta say, Travis, I do like to see the Marine and the American flags here today, despite everything else that's going on. Got you. Okay, so the sign says Trump era ornamental objects of no great value. Okay, very good. Okay, you got it. Well, have a blessed day to you, okay? Absolutely. Let's go. You got it. Let's go across the street and Let's do some more, unless you want to say something. How you doing today?
Great.
Okay.
Really happy. A lot of people have shown up
Yeah.
more than before, and we're really thrilled about it.
Wow.
We love America.
That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. There's a lot of opposition against that would say that the No Kings is against America. I mean, can you defend the point to what we're doing today?
We're defending the fact that there should be no kings.
If you had one thing that you'd want an audience to know, what would that be today?
Everybody should get out and vote in 2026 so that we can have a democracy.
Definitely fascists, and they're the brown shirts from the World War II Germany. They are.
Anytime you're shouting down somebody who disagrees with you, you're the fascist.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. So, there's a lot of signs up here today that claim that Trump is a fascist. I mean, what do we say that, in your guys' defense, what do you guys think about that? Is he a fascist? Is he not a fascist? And explain why or why not.
You know Victor Davis Hanson?
Mm-mm.
Well, he said it very well. Like we're almost forced to choose. Trump is sometimes coarse. He's sometimes a bit on the vulgar side, but they make us choose between somebody who speaks the truth but is a little on the vulgar, coarse side, versus somebody that constantly lies to us and on the other side. So we make the choice we must make. So.
Absolutely.
But we're not. I realize people have died on both sides, but of late, we're not shooting their people who disagree with us. Neither are we going to college campuses and and shouting down people that disagree with us. When I was in college, you could have a dialogue and still remain friends.
And that's why I appreciate you guys out here so much, because the legacy media has spun this for the last couple decades, and what's taking it back are guys like you guys. Because back in the day, we couldn't do this before. Yeah. We had our phones were on the cord, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's amazing what we can do. So you guys are so important to this resurgence of free speech.
Yeah.
Because is there really free speech with legacy media? No. Preaching, and then there's print, there's TV, there's internet. So there's a lot of stuff happening where you guys are actually soldiers.
So we're trying to find objective truths, and we're filming a podcast today to really kind of talk about too. Also, it's going to be about the Constitution, right? There's a lot of claims that Trump violated the Constitution. I'm going to be presenting today that that's actually not the case. The due process thing, they are allowed limited due process under the policies that he's created.
That's right.
So we want to bring that objective truth to an audience so that they can decipher for themselves and know that it's okay to have different values.
Absolutely.
So I'll be your friend if you're a Democrat. I don't mind.
Me too.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't want to be character assassinated if I have different set of beliefs or views.
So hi, my name's Travis. I do a podcast. Our podcast is called Carrying the One. The idea behind it is kids don't carry the one mathematically anymore. They do it different. So there's a miscommunication, but we're all trying to get the same math. And I'm curious what brought you out today.
Well, as a veteran, I know that these freedoms are not free. And so around the world, everybody's always looked at us as an example. And we need to be that example. And hate does not make us great. There's power in kindness.
Absolutely.
And we can still be a ruler of the world in kindness.
Absolutely. And then, so I see your shirt also says, God bless America. I'm assuming that you're probably more conservative because of the God thing, yes?
I am conservative. I'm actually a Republican. I'm not a MAGA Republican. My party left me. So
Either's fine. I asked the question because I tend to see a little bit of a divide where, but they try to say it's conservative and liberal, but I see a little more of like Christianity versus the other things sometimes. So I was just trying to get to the common point there. Would you agree?
On that point, I would like to say that there are Christians and there are people that are Christ-like. And I don't see a lot of Christ-like Christians right now. So the Christian nationalism, that is not something that is, in my mind, Christ-like. So I think the most Christ-like thing, there's a lady that has a sign over there. It's taking care of people who can't, voices for the voiceless, and taking care of people who need our help. So,
Thank you so much for your time. Can you point us in her direction? I think we'd like to talk to her.
She's
Can I read your sign, ma'am? Can I please read your sign? America follow the Constitution, not royal decree, because we are patriots. Okay. Thank you. I wanted to see it. It's not the one I was looking for necessarily. Thank you so much for your time. You have a blessed day. What does that mean? Do we know? I don't know. Let's do it.
It means to throw away, and 47 is President Trump.
Oh, so they're saying throw away President Trump. 86, 47.
86 like a restaurant reference.
What? Can you explain to me what we got going on here? It looks pretty dope.
Oh, yeah, we're obviously, the whole world's under threat from this orange blob coming straight at us. He's entered the atmosphere. We didn't have telescopes soon enough to predict this. Unfortunately, we didn't know this was coming, right? Day one dictator and all.
I mean, I feel like people have been trying to stop it for about 8 years now, but I get the humor behind the joke. It's pretty
irony, humor. That's what we're here for. No violence. We're here to point out the silliness.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for your time. Can I ask you some questions about your sign, please? Can I ask you some questions about your sign, please? This side. It says, can you read it to me?
Fascism bad.
When was fascism ever good?
Never.
You really need to do that.
So, can you explain then? Or you just wrote it on there?
What was the question?
It says, makes fascism wrong again. I was curious when fascism was right.
Well, I feel like it's become more accepted especially with the election of Trump. I feel like a lot of his fascist ideals are becoming more commonly accepted.
And then can you give me some examples of his fascist ideals, please?
Okay, so it's a big sign of fascism is education isn't as respected or important, and he's defunding the Department of Education. With the Holocaust, it started with a mass deportation, just like what's happening now with ICE, just things like that.
So you think a lot of it has to do with what's going on with the school systems? I'm hearing that they're not getting a lot of funding in the schools and the colleges themselves, and you think overall that is what he's doing that's fascist, that's harming the country, yes?
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Why do you think Trump's a king?
He is a fucking piece of garbage. So we're done. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much for your time.
Trump thinks he's a king because kings can make royal decrees without consulting anybody or regarding the opinions of anybody. It doesn't matter. His decree is the only thing that matters to a king.
And you think he's doing that by executive order, or can you?
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
Your argument that this economy is doing good under Trump is complete BS. It's a complete lie. This economy.
I don't think I've been arguing anything at all.
This economy is worse than ever, and working people are going to lash out at Trump in the midterms like they haven't before. So I can promise you that. Have a good luck on your podcast, man.
Journalism. I'm here to figure out what you guys think, what you guys want, and I want to share that with everybody. My opinion can stay the hell out of it.
Well, you did show an opinion in the beginning.
He asked me if I saw any improvements. I shared my experience, not my opinion. There's a difference. My experience shows that I've been able to afford more. My opinion is irrelevant.
True.
That's a good idea.
What's that?
What channel are you with?
We're with Carrying
We're
the
with
One.
Carrying the One. What's going on, man? What does this mean to you?
I like it. Well, I'm 75 years old, and actually, when I was about 12, my father, who graduated from West Point in 1945, World War II, Manhattan Project, Minuteman missile, and eventually the head of the Boeing AWACS program, said, "We live in a nice place, America.
Yes,
But if you have a conflict with our government, they're as rotten and nasty as anybody out there." And that was before Trump and before all of this. So this has never been to this extreme.
So you think it's important to get out and share that and get the minds of people kind of go in your direction?
Absolutely.
Perfect. All right. Can I have a quick conversation with you? I'm non-divisive. I just talk. I ask questions and listen. That's it. My podcast is Carrying the One. I just want you to, can I stand over by you?
Sure.
It's easier to film. I'm Travis. What's your name?
Mine is Nancy.
Nancy, can you read me your sign?
I'm not a paid protester. I hate Trump for free, which is true. I want to tell people what is happening in this country. I don't want it to be something where it's like, I'm not being paid for this.
Absolutely.
It's my feeling and everything. It's what I feel.
And it's great to see you out, standing up for what you believe. And I like to pick people's brains and see, because I keep hearing about we're not paid protesters. Where's it coming from, and what do you have any sources I could consume to kind of point at where that's coming from, or why they would be saying it?
White House? The one in the White House.
Well, I can't talk to him directly. I need firsthand information.
Ask a typical person here in Arizona, because they're all conservative, ultra Republicans.
Your ignorance is.
We don't want people to walk around running for president.
Do you have something you'd like to say to the microphone?
Is it fake ignorance? I'm asking you a question. You're asking me questions.
I haven't spoken to you once. Do you have something you'd like to say to the microphone?
I'm questioning you.
If you have something to say it out loud so you can be heard. That's your voice.
I'm asking you the same questions.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome to share your opinion as much as you want.
Why can't you answer my question?
Because I only want answers and not arguments. I unmasked myself.
Yeah, because you're ignorant. That's fine, you know it. And I'm not going to go on your podcast.
And I'm the ignorant one. At least I know my rights.
I don't think you do.
Let's go, Andy.